DroneMan669 here with a new game that I'm going to do a Let's Play on called Towns. This is pretty much a simulation village game. And the whole point is to pretty much survive with your village and anything else along those lines. Pretty much like, I'd say this is almost like a Minecraft simulator, except they do all the things for you and it's a bird's eye view. That's what it feels like to me. So we're going to start up on normal map, and we're going to call it DroneMan669. Alright. So while we're waiting for this to load, I figured I might as well tell you guys that How to Survive Minecraft is coming out today, as I promised, and that trailer, you guys waited at least a month for that, and I have at least 5 stocked up and ready to go out to you, as well as a new thumbnail. So yeah, and Leonard Mansion will be coming back, Season 2 of that. So here we go. You start out with 11 citizens, and some can die in that span of time, so you got to be careful. So, right now, all we see are just pear trees around us, and we have to feed our villagers here, or else I'm pretty sure they'll die, but I don't know. I don't know this game that well. So then you just highlight all, and then you just click, and all those blue spots are where they're going to pick it up. And we want to give them a spot to go back to and put it down, so we're going to go to stockpiles. We're going to go to... It counts as prepared food for some reason, all that stuff. And we're going to do this, right, like this. Makes a little pattern there for them to place all that food on that they just gathered. You're going to go pick it up and gather it. Just place it right there. Pretty cool how that, I like that feature, it's pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing that we really want to do is get some wood, because you can't really do anything without wood in this game. So we're going to go someplace where there's a good amount of trees. There's a good amount right here. So we're going to do this all over the place. We highlight a good amount there. If we don't get enough, then we'll just highlight once more. But there's some water here. You kind of have to look around, because a lot of times you're exploring most of the island, and sometimes there can be little evil critters like this guy. This froggy will cause you some trouble, because he, I don't know, that stick in his hand just kind of shows you that he will be. Okay, so let's go back up right here. Okay, so right here we have all this food here. There's a food stockpile that we just did. Well, now we're going to do another stockpile, but this is going to be proposed as raw materials. And I'd rather this be like right here, or something like that. Like that. Okay, so then now we're going to put all of our wood there. And while they're doing that, I want to give them another task, and that is to start making some zones. Now, zones is where you can mostly do things on zones, like you pretty much need zones so you can be able to do things in this game, because if you don't have zones, then all you're doing is just sitting around and gathering food and wood and doing what I just did, and that is not very fun. So you want to go to zones, and the very first zone everyone makes is the carpentry zone. You just make a good, decent-sized amount of the carpentry zone. Just place it down. So there you go, and you have to go to utilities now and make a carpenter's bench for them to make. So then it can be finalized, and now you can make things of the carpentry category, and you'll see that later in the season. Alright, so yeah, right now they just put the carpentry bench down. And right now, this is kind of in weird order, but we're going to mine right now. Just some of this stone just sitting around here. We're just going to mine some of that. Now, I like to make, it's too late now, but I like to make some of these sections just wood only and stuff like that, but that's too late. I'll probably do that, I'll probably try and organize it next episode if I really care that much. But stone helps you create some windows and other stuff of that nature. I also just want to do this to clear out most of this. But now that we have the carpentry zone, you want to go back here, click the back button, and start doing some wooden walls. Now you just highlight the area, just click, that blue spot is where they're going to be placing all of that. I am not good at unselecting, like saying no to like them placing things. So if I place something on accident, then it might be stuck there unless I can right click and get it out. Since we are all experimenting here. Literally only play this for a night, and I had to watch a Let's Play to get myself together so I could actually record one of these, because I didn't want to be like, oh, experimenting the whole time, which I almost was in episode. And then later in an episode, we'll learn how to make roofs, because I do not understand how to make roofs for my life. But so far, we have a pretty nice start here. We have a good, significant amount of materials. Some more wood wouldn't hurt us, though. Let me just wait for... let's wait for them to make that. If you multitask them, sometimes it lags just a little bit and, like, screws up. Like, I had them do a bunch of things at once, and... Oh. No, what's going on? Is there a frog over here? It says one of my guys was punching a frog, I'm pretty sure. I want to know where he is. One of my guys probably journeyed off where he wasn't supposed to, or something like that. Oh my god, he did. He did. Why did he do that? Well, our first guy is dead. Well, villager, yeah. And that was his own damn fault, because why did he even journey out that far? Look at how far out he journeyed. That was pretty damn far. And we were just hanging out here, making some zones, and he had to go do that. This kind of reminds me of... This game reminds me a lot of Lord of the Flies, to be honest. It reminds me a lot about it, except these guys are probably grown men and women. Probably some kids, though, I don't know. But it kind of reminds me of Lord of the Flies, in the fact that you're pretty much just surviving on an island, and I'm pretty sure there's no help coming, and you have to make a civilization, but eventually somebody rescues the kids. Spoiler. And yeah, but nobody rescues you here, so that's the only difference. Okay, so now that we have that, you guys need to sleep, so we're gonna make another zone here that is going to be called personal room, and this is just pretty much just a room that's just gonna have like a bed in it. And literally that's all you do, just click on down, and we're gonna not add walls yet, we're gonna add a bed so they can get to sleeping. So we're gonna put a couple beds in here, because everyone's not gonna just have a bed. I mean, what's the point of that? Okay, so we're gonna make, I don't know how we're gonna do this exactly. Oh, I have an idea. I need to do something here. I need to make let me see. I have to expand this zone, that's for sure, because way too much. Okay, so there, that woman just placed down the bed, and we're gonna destroy the bed because we shouldn't have placed that already. And that's just taking up wood, I think. Okay, so we're gonna go back into furniture and select the bed again and put it right here, because we need to leave room for the walls. So after we select that bed, yeah, this bed is just a plain wooden bed. This one's just a dormitory bed. Okay, so yeah. We're just gonna wait for him to bring in this bed. See, they're sleeping right now. This is why we need the bed, because instead of just sleeping up like this, they'll sleep in the bed, which will make them a lot more active and able to do more things. This person right here is making the bed, I think. Yep. Okay, so now that they have the bed there, we're gonna click the back button and do some wooden walls. We're gonna do one like this. We're just gonna do it like that. Just put 2 walls there. And they get 2. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna put 2 walls there, so it's kind of like a little dorm, but for multiple of them. we're gonna do that. Okay. I honestly do not know how long I've been recording for, so stay tuned for part 2 coming up right now.